So dear members, remember I promised you that I will be sharing with you something about output devices, and here I come. And to start with, an output device, as you see in our diagram, these are some of the output devices I've been able to collect. So first of all, what you need to know is that output device is a piece of computer equipment that receives data from one source and converts it into another form. So the main important issue here is what you need to know is that uh, the output devices it receives data from one source and converts the data into another form. So we have four main issues here. That you need to know is that an output device is a piece of a computer equipment, is one of the equipment of a computer system. Then what it receives the data. After receiving the data, it receives the data from one source. Of course, they have to come from a source. Then it converts the data that has been received into another form. So depending on their function, output devices can transform data into various other forms such as audio, visual, and physical copies. So of course, after receiving the data from a certain source and converting it into another form, then this converted data can be transformed or can be converted into various versions like audio, visual, and physical copies. And here are the examples of output devices. To start with, of course, I have the monitor. A monitor is a display screen that shows visual information generated by the computer. So we have the two types of monitor. We have the light emitting diode, that's red. Then we have the cathode ray tube, that is CRT monitor. The cathode ray tube, these are the earlier versions. They are being wiped out. And the current versions in the current modern technology, we are seeing the red light emitting diode as the most common monitors that are being used. And we said these are the screen which show visual information, that information that you can see visually, you can see, and then these are information is being generated by the computer. And then the other device is what we call the printer. Of course, you know very well, even if you have if you didn't have enough knowledge about computing, you might have heard something about a printer. And in our daily lives, we use printers every day. A printer, it helps to come up or to get a hard copy from a soft copy. So normally, this is a device that produces a hard copy of data from a computer. So when you type your document, after typing, like you are entering that in the computer, it's being processed. After being processed, then you have a soft copy of the data, of the information. Then when you want to have it as a hard copy, then you use a printer to do that. Then the other part is what we call the projector. The projector is also a very important output device in such a way that a projector, it helps to project an image from a computer onto a large surface such as a wall or screen, especially when we are doing kind of like conferencing, or we're having a lecture where we have many students that cannot easily see in front of the screen at a far distance. So we use this projector to project information from the computer on the wall in a large magnify the content or the data to the world so that someone who is far away can easily see. Then we have the proters. The proters, of course, this is also an output device that can print graphics, architectural designs, and engineering plans, especially This is done by engineers, those who are dealing with construction, and when they want to come up with certain graphical design, I want to come up with certain engineering plans and large design. So what it does, it receives command from the computer and then outputs lines drawings on a paper using automated pens. So normally, of course, I've seen as you've seen, especially those guys who are dealing with construction, what they do, they have to feed in data inside a computer and then send a command. And then out of this command, what this plotter does, it receives this command from the computer and then output the lines in form of drawings on a paper using the what? Automated pens. Then the other device is called the microfilms. The microfilms is also a very important device. It is used in projecting and magnifying images stored in a microfilm to a readable proportions. So the microfilm includes the flat films, a microfilm, aperture card, the microfiche, and ultrafiche. Using open reels or cassettes, a microfilm is used in a way to store many documents in a small space. Yeah, then we have other we have other we have other devices which have not been named here. So I think one of them, like, of course, I wanted to type. One of them is the headphone. Of course, I know you've ever used the headphone, because if you're a fan to music, if you love enjoying music, then you must have used the headphone. So an headphone is an audio output device that allows you to privately listen to music. So when you are put a headphone in your phone and you are able to fetch music and start listening, then of course that's what we call an output device. It helps you to get information, outputting information. Which kind of information? That's audio. Then we have the plotters. Plotters, these are specialized printers. I think, yeah, we talked about plotters, yeah. Then we have digital design. This is for display information, advertising, and other content in public areas. We talked about, I think, no, we didn't talk about speakers. Yeah, a speaker is also a very important output device. How in this one, it produces audio from the computer. Of course, this is like when you want to send the voice on at a large distance, so that people who are far away can hear what you're talking about. You use a microphone to enter data. That's microphone is input. But then because you want the data to be heard at a higher distance, then you have to use speakers as an output. Yeah. So generally, these are some of the output devices that I've been able to gather for you guys. In case you have any question, feel free to leave a comment in the box below. And if you have any other information you want to share with us, you can contact us via our contact form or email address, or you can also subscribe and comment and reply to our videos, or you can just call us direct. So we are always open 24/7 to helping you learn more about technology, give you more lessons on education and a business idea. So TVTalks.com is really something flexible for anyone who want to learn anything. So I want to wish you well, guys. Let's meet in the next video.